True.
One thing is I don't know. Let me start from this. Buhari did not do well, according to all the both statistics and reality and food for stomach and whatever. Everything he didn't do well. Now somebody said I'm going to continue from where he stopped. So how many years do you want to give that person? Somebody said he's going to continue from where somebody failed. That he will continue from there. That person did well.
They're going to fail more.
You don't think the president was just trying to be nice and accommodating?
Nice.
It's not like he believes in it, because they were part of the people too that criticized.
When you stole and grab and run away, when you stole and grab and ran away, what are you going to do with something that you have?
That is
he told us, the president told us,
he said power is not served a la carte.
He said, carry it.
You said
carry it, run away.
Grab it, snatch
so
it, and run away with it.
When you snatch it, something that you are running with, can you concentrate to do well? You cannot.
Let me clarify something.
Okay.
Let me bring your mind to 1960. Do you know that when we wanted independence from Britain, we did not fight a single war with them. They did not resist. When we asked for it, they simply gave it to us. So power can be given a la carte.
Power can be given.
Yes. Go and check that history. When we asked for independence, the moment they moved it, they began the process for independence straight. The Queen came down to Nigeria, look everything, and then they made it and they handed it over to us just like that.
If you grab it and run away, when you are running, will you concentrate?
Did they resist? The Britain never resisted. They did not go against our decision. When they say we wanted the president, they gave it to us just like that. That's why some people were saying that the Nigerians who asked for independence did not do that to the interest of Nigerians. They did it for their own selfish, because within 6 years they destroyed what the British did for 100 years.
The issue is that when you grab, you are running with something that you grab. You can't concentrate. That is a logic.
Mr. Tony Batam,
you can't.
We're going to take a very short break, ladies and gentlemen. And after this break, the evening rush continues, so that we can contextualize this whole snatch it, running and grab it and run away with it. Was the president not right when he said power is not served a la carte?
If
you want something, you cannot just bring. You have to get it.
Who are you? Why are you running when you run away with something?
No, you just saying
that. If you acquire something or get something legitimately, you don't need to run.
How do you know it was illegitimate that he got his power from?
El-Rufai released certain things and they refuted it.
You take El-Rufai's word without that?
Why wouldn't we take it? All of them conspire against Nigerian masses. All of them. That's why they refuse. That's why President Tinubu and Rivers State governor could not fight, because they now understand that if we do this, a lot of truth will come out. They want to murder democracy in Nigeria.
Fuwara could have actually grabbed it, snatched it, and run away.
All of them. Fuwara, did they win election?
That's right.
That's
why I don't even bother myself.
Let's take a very short break.
Time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Customer, welcome. What do you want buy?
I want buy changeover. Cut fuse and distribution board made of 100% heavy duty copper.
Oh, come, I get them. See, I'm here.
No, now I'm looking for Slatter Star J cut fuse and distribution board, Nipo cut fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel.
But Oga,
don't worry, I know where to get them. Whether na Star J changeover cut fuse, Slatter distribution board, Nipo cut fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel, Star J ceiling fan, sockets, all earthen materials. Make you no go do cover wise pan foolish show. Slatter Star J Indian product na #1 since 1961. Made of 100% heavy duty solid copper with no compromise. Available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Slatter Star J na you pico.
right, this is still the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. So I want to say something before we continue. If you know you're a very good, eloquent Hausa speaker, I speak Hausa but not very well. And since I anchor the program in English, I cannot speak Hausa and then speak Igbo and then speak English at the same time. But if you're a very good Hausa analyst, I would like you to send us a message, please. I would want you to actually come on the program most times. We want to get your purview. We want to actually get your line of thought. And if you're very good with following the trends in the country, not necessarily politics, but welfare, lifestyle, feeling the pulse of the people, letting us know how certain regions in the country feel, specifically those from the north, I would implore you to please send a message, okay? So you can join us on this program. Remember, it's Voice of the People. We don't alienate anyone. We're one Nigeria. So please, if you're very good as a Hausa speaker, you know how to speak Hausa very well, and you can actually speak from the perspective of the people in relation to some of these topical issues, I would implore you to please send us a message on WhatsApp and I would call you. I'll reach out to you. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you. Now let me head on to you, Mr. Lawal Ekundayo. We will soon be opening the phone lines because today is Friday, and let's start it as early as possible. The administration of the day, specifically on governors across the 36 states of the Federation, the president increased their FAC allocation. Remember that the tax is to commence next year. There are fears that Nigerians are too docile on what the impact of that tax being activated in January 2026 would actually mean. Certain essence that Nigerians rely on will not be the same, especially for some salary earners. Although the tax head has tried to educate us on what it means, but some Nigerians are not comfortable. They feel that, yes, on paper it looks good, but when it comes to implementation, they feel they will tax the people more. Unfortunately, they also think that taxing the people is not reflecting in governance. For example, the essence of taxing is to get more funding, isn't it? Funding for infrastructural development, funding for establishing a proper healthcare sector, funding for a proper educational itinerary or educational welfare system, beyond the null fund that the administration has proposed, funding for the slash of food prices, funding for easy means of transportation. These are aspects of governance that enables the people feel that you are prioritizing them. So they feel that the taxing is only for them to continue to eat and not reflect on the lives of the people. And that's why they're now calling on the governors. They've increased your FAC allocation. The senators, you're being given National Assembly members 2 billion, legislators 1 billion. Why are the people at the grassroots still complaining that food is expensive, transportation is costly, living condition is very expensive, especially on bustling cities like Lagos? House rent is high, paying for electricity is something else. Some students are not going to school because even the public school infrastructure is not enough for a well-conducive learning environment. So the issue now is, these are the issues that surrounds the administration of the day. Why is nobody explaining all of these things, especially from the presidency? Why is nobody giving a breakdown of how much the FAC allocation given to the states is used, which sector received, and what was done in each sector? I will always make reference to that of Fashola. He always discloses how much money was spent in certain sectors. Since that time, I don't know, what are the governors doing?
No, let me clarify. Let me say something. This is a practical word. You don't explain to an hungry man.
Okay.
What explanation are you going to give to somebody who is hungry and crying? So what explanation do you want to give to that person? The first thing you need to do is, first of all, solve the immediate need of that person, which is the hunger. Then thereafter you can explain that, this food you are eating, the so and so will got you to, so we need to work together to make it sustainable, to increase. So the person will understand because he can see the practical, the practicability of what you are saying. But you can't be talking to that person that says, for me to put food on your table, I need to tax you more, I need to get more from you, we need to, he will fight you. That is what is going on. When you talk about tax in abroad, go and look at their minimum wage and compare to our own. If you take half of their salary as tax, they are far, far better than Nigerians. Go to UK, go to Dubai, go to so many of them. You see that even when the government tax them 50%, they are still far better. What is left is still far better than us here. So stop comparing our own tax with the tax of those countries. They are taxing them 20%. They are taxing them 50%. The question is, how much are they earning? How much in Nigeria are earning? These are reality now. Your own total salary is what they will earn in a day in those countries.
Mr. Wale Edu, the Minister of Finance, said they disbursed, not that they are disbursing. They are done disbursing 330 billion naira to the very poor of the poorest. The very poor of the poorest do not have bank accounts. They literally deal with cash on a daily. Some of them don't even have banks in some of their region because of insecurity. So they save monies in their homes. They dig the ground and put money, or they do trade by barter. And we haven't heard of the recipients. I asked a question yesterday or 2 days ago that if you have gotten money from the government, how did you go about it? What was the process of registering? Who did you register through for you to have access to that money? Where an alert? So if these very poor people don't have bank accounts, how there are no pictures of them physically giving them cash? 330 billion. Barrister Darlington says, how many are Nigerians that you disburse 330 billion naira to the very poor of the poor? So are we just going to take that and no explanation as to how that money was utilized, who received it, what was the data, what was the survey used, how did you distribute the money for who is very poor?
What was their definition for it?
You see, before I touch the question, can you allow me to touch that tax of issue?
Okay, the tax issue.
When they are comparing us with other countries of the world, go and check their social amenities and check what government has done, the subsidy of things.
Okay.
Now, when they tax them, like in UK, you tax you. But remember that when you are not working as a citizen, you have food on your table. Then when you are not working, they can tax you. And remember that even that your house, light cannot blink for 1 day. Everything is there. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. And the issue of this tax, have they your disposable income, which they will tax you? Has it increased? What about the other things that make you to live as a normal human being, like that of food? Can you look at a tuber of yam? The other day we are talking about it. How much is tuber of yam now? And the 70,000 naira you are paying somebody. Tuber of yam is almost 50,000 or thereabout, and you have not reduced the price.
You say waiting?
It's almost 50,000.
No, Mr. Tony be coming down.
How much?
When last you go market, go buy yam?
I don't know. My wife bought yam the other day. I don't even ask. But if you see yam, go and price yam. You can't get yam. Okay, let's say yam is 10,000. A tuber of yam.
7,000 to 10,000.
7,000, 10,000. And their salary is 70,000. Only 1 yam, 10,000. Only 1 yam. Your money remains 60,000. Remove your transport and other things. That's why when they are comparing us with America, the UK, you look at them, they are very affable people because they don't know what they are doing. So they should please, and Nigeria should not sleep over this.
Okay.
That is what I want to say about it. Now the question you asked about disbursement of money. You see, this our country is a funny country. And government officials are taking off for a ride. Because they believe that nothing will happen, they can go away with it. I am calling on civil society groups. This is a time Nigerians should challenge most of these things. 300 billion naira.
330 billion naira.
330 billion naira. Who and who? Like Mr. Kunda said, what criteria? If we are giving this one, there should be a thumbprint of people that collect so that people cannot collect 2 times. Who did they give? Nigerians, you see, these government officials think that they are talking to baby, or little baby. Nigerians should wake up. We are past of our problem because they will say this thing and nothing will happen. They go away with it. Tomorrow when they leave office, you see EFCC, they are bargaining, blah, 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 blah. They will go away with it. Where is Emefula today? Where is Dozen today? And many of them, Nigerians should wake up.
Now, the question, let me just say like 2 minutes before you finish.
Okay.
Now, why are you giving Nigerians money? I've sat down, I keep thinking of the benefit of this thing, and I don't see it. Why do you give people money? You give people money when there is a disaster that they cannot go out, where there's war.
Yeah.
You give people food, like what is happening in the Gaza war. So you carry food to give them because the people, they are isolated. They are on their martial law. That's where you don't give food, money to people just like that. You increase inflation. because when you give money to them without they producing, they want to use that money to buy something. So where would they buy it from? And that is going to.
That's why you say they don't have any economic policies. I didn't want to go to nitty-gritty. You know what we normally do here is to come down to the law of anybody that cannot even understand the simple economics. Because if you go to simple economics, like what he said, you are increasing inflation. What do they do with it? They will not go to work again. It's to sit down. So this government lack economic policy. I said it and I keep saying it. These are not only Tinubu administration. APC lack how to give us economic policy that is healthy, and most of these things are given to them by British and what for them. No, listen, because they are borrowing money, they give them this.
Calm down.
See.
Yes,
they don't borrow money from Britain.
No. I mean what I mean. Okay. All these people they are borrowing money
from China. Mention China.
Wait. The IMF. They are giving them all these things in order for them.
Is one of these.
Is he not working for a body?
But it's from Nigeria.
Even if you are from, who gave you the job?
Who gave you? Are you referring to her as the WTO leader?
Yes.
Who gave? Is it Paris Club?
No,
that
we
do not borrow money from Africa.
Hold on, please. For every borrowing, there is definitely going to be an interest of the person who is actually giving you the money. There are conditions that you have to agree to. The administration of the day actually says that there is nothing wrong in borrowing. Peter Obi too has said the same thing. But it is
what are you using that money for?
What you're using the money for, and if you're meeting up to what you are proposing to use that money for, that's the issue. So if you keep borrowing and you're still taxing, and then you know there's no longer fuel subsidy, so what was supposed to be the benefit of the subsidy?
Nothing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know. They are confused.
This
is the money. This is 300 billion. They say they are sharing. You know they are packing money for election period.
The essence of the increment in FAC allocation, which is obviously a profit from the subsidy removal, is so that Nigerians can enjoy the benefits of democracy. Dividends are actually gotten to the grassroots. Unfortunately, despite the fact that the governors have increased FAC allocation, people are still complaining that life is hard.
These things are neither here nor here. They know what they are doing.
Okay.
They are confused. They are confused.
Mr. Tony Bata, let's make our conversation based on facts and data presented. So it's not like we just generally are condemning anything that is being done. As the 2026 effective date for the implementation of the new tax regime in Nigeria, some leaders of the organized private sectors, they have expressed concerns, just like you, that the new tax laws might not be able to end multiple taxations and could have significant implication for Nigeria's investment climate. These tax laws are the Nigeria Tax Act, the Nigeria Tax Administration Act, the Nigeria Revenue Service Act, and the Joint Revenue Board Act. Their concerns also included fears that the new tax regime could place an undue burden on businesses. They also expressed concern about sharp increase in corporate capital gains tax rate and the burden of compliance on businesses. And these concerns were expressed in Lagos by the president of Chartered Institute of Directors Nigeria, Mr. Adetunji Oyebanji, and the president of Nigeria British Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Abimbola Olashore, at the LCCI Organized Private Sector Stakeholders Forum on Emerging Tax Matters. Oyebanji said the 4 landmark tax reform bills signed into law in June 2025 are ambitious in their scope and laudable in their intent by aiming to simplify tax administration, enhance compliance, and broaden the tax base, but that the CIOD Nigeria has a duty to articulate the concerns of its members. Now, where were those persons when the tax reform bill was being passed and negotiations about them were ongoing? That's a big question. 2, business owners, how far have they gone in rebutting the tax reform, especially those who actually have monies from about 500 million, 1 billion and above? Because by 2026, these businesses would have to make profits. Any tax that is taken from them, it will be infused into the businesses that they do. It's the end users are the ones that will feel the impact of this. So what then happens?
Esther, you and I know the kind of Senate and House of Representatives we have. When did they call for public hearing about this? These are things they will do in a secrecy, and you hear them that they have called. When? How? Where?
I want to ask a question. Between this tax reform and INEC reform, which one is more important?
Which one is more important?
No, we should ask.
For us to get
between
this
tax reform and INEC reform.
Which one is more important? You can't.
So why did they leave that one like what about
they didn't call any public hearing? Even if they call it, so few people. If they don't call you, if you cannot speak to the part of the government, you will not be there. We know the kind of senators we have.
If you want to widen
this senate we have.
Mr. Mbata, if you want to widen the net of tax this tax something to capture more people into it, it's not the problem. The problem is that, but you increase it now. So there are two things here. You capture more people and you also increase those who
and the ones we are paying. What are they doing with it? Look at our roads. Look at our roads. Look at our hospital. If you look at you made mention of it. Most of this secondary school and government-owned property. Go and check them. Go and check the building. And they are increasing tax.
If they want to capture more, you can
capture.
The
responsibility
but at least leave it for some time.
Where is the state deriving this allocation?
From the federal government.
So who are we blaming poor Nigerians?
They said we should go and ask governors. So I can go to governor's office now and ask him.
At a time when companies are struggling with high cost and fragile margins, such as steep hike risk, slowing growth and reducing the tax base over the medium term, there is an issue about the burden of the compliance of this tax reform. The burden which obviously affects the common man eyeing you tomorrow. Because
that's the multiplier effect.
By 2026, the tax will be removed from my salary. Okay, and there will be a lot of cuts. Now, I normally pay tax. It's normal. Based on a certain range, you pay your tax.
On your salary.
Remember the petroleum, whatever purportedly they will say they will put any fuel.
They said it is only the Minister of Finance that would actually articulate that, but nothing yet is done. Maybe by and they said it's
already on ground. All these things, they are just
before you know
oh my God,
you're already doing it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time has actually gone, but I would like to get your input on the conversation we had this evening. It's actually 8:21. The number to call is 080-3692-9933, 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is almost
so welcome, sir.
Yeah, I greet you.
Thank you.
Mr. Lawal, I greet you.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mama. I greet you also. Yeah. About the government problem, make all of us know carry the matter put for the station. Let us sit there and about what we supposed to do for the first time. Let us do everything to God. Let God offer us. Whether we drink the barrel, whether we drink the out, but let God offer us. That is number one. That is important. Everybody will know where to secure himself for insecurity. All this bad thing, make you secure himself, number one. That one is important. And the answer, no friends, please, all those things where you are talking, I want to know how to get
is that what,
you
sir?
people, all those things where you people talking, please, I want to know how to get you people on YouTube. Because when I search my YouTube, I'm always getting all those pastors' words where they don't talk. Normally, I'm getting all those POP, but I don't normally get what you people saying right now.
All right, if you go to YouTube right now, on the search bar of your YouTube, you type VOP 90.3 FM. If you click on it, it will take you to the homepage. Okay, so VOP 90.3 itself body, that's the correct insignia of VOP. When you click on it, click on live, LIVE. You will see us live. You see the content live.
I'll click on live.
Yes. Once you see it, it's even showing red. Once you click on live, you see us today. You see us now. Thank you very much, sir. Well done. 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
My name is Robert.
Welcome, Robert.
I greet your guests. Good evening, sirs.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, Esther, my point is this.
Okay.
I think often Mr. Darlington have always said, I've said that the Minister of Finance was summoned to give account of, I think, 210 trillion. And what he said that they will discuss it later, something like that.
And they closed up.
So, in a normal situation, when you have three arms of government, they are supposed to check each other, check a balance. But a situation whereby the other two arms of government are looking as if they are appendage of the executive, what do we expect? Who is going to give account to who? So if the federal government say they share also amount of vulnerable, who is going to challenge them? So that's the situation we find ourselves. And on Rivers State, Esther, I read the statement of Ubara. You see, honestly, all this while, I was making mistakes. I just want, all my comments, I want people to forgive me. I was blaming Wike, but today, I give up. You know why I give up? If we say the local government chairman or other Wike, the House of Assembly Amanda, what about Fubara himself? Who brought Fubara? Was it not Wike that brought him? So he's supposed to play to the dance of his godfather. You understand? As he claimed that he have settled with him, well, let there be peace. No, nothing to learn. Let me just dance to the throne of his godfather, because it was Wike that brought him. He has nothing to fight for. That is where we that the one of the implication of godfatherism. Thank you very much, Esther. God bless.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. Thank you for calling. Okay. Hello, good evening. How are you, sir? Welcome.
Hello, good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine. I'm giving to the guest in the studio. My name is Chike. I'm calling from Apapa.
Chike, welcome.
Yes. I just want to talk about the tax law of the increment in tax. You have to pay money, pay more to buy petrol or stuff like that.
In
I just want to tell everybody, I just want to tell everybody that, especially most of us that call on radio and complain every time, it's not that we are hungry. But at least we want our country to be good. No, it's not that we are not that hungry, but people who are that hungry are the ones politicians are using. The military that are carrying their guns during the election to protect the thugs, the police, the miscreants that the politicians are using, they are the hungry people. Those who have the recharge card to call on radio, I don't think that they are that hungry. But the only thing that they want their country to be good. And if you can permit me, let me just tell you a short story so that Nigerians will understand what is going on. As far as you being appointed as an APC member, you are appointed in one or two positions, you have a lot of money to spend even in next 200 years to come. Esther, there is this guy that his brother, they just appointed his brother as a councillor in Ebonyi State. They call it the development area. He's just a councillor, not even a local government, a councillor in the development area. And the brother was hawking around Lagos Street with all this earphone and charger. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a year plus after the guy appointed, he approached me with $1 billion. I said, want to go invest the money into export business. I said, boss, how do you the reason why I rejected him, not that I don't like the money, but the reason why I rejected him is that I suspect that a day will come, EFCC will begin to look for one or two things and they will take the money into my account and they will arrest me to God. Okay. So that is why I rejected. So the reason why I'm saying is that Nigeria government today is making billions of naira every day by day, but the money is going to few people's pockets. The reason why some of the people are hungry in the sea because the money that's supposed to serve them are with some people for generation to generation to generation.
At all.
Seriously, that is exactly what is going on.
Thank you, Chike. Like all these louds that collects money on the road every day. Where is the money going? Who is collecting the money?
Ordinary councillor in a developing 1 billion naira to invest.
Wow.
God will help. I don't know how
that's why politics is attractive. That's why politics.
Common Ebony.
I said that is why politics is attractive. Can we advocate?
Talk less of
is it possible to advocate for politics to not be financially attractive?
It's the law.
That is why P2B is fighting all these things.
They no go agree for that one. Where you go see free money? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Sister Esther.
Sir, how are you, sir? What's your name, please?
Okay, my name is Prince of Peace.
Prince of Peace.
From Magro Palace.
All right, sir. Welcome.
Okay, what I want to say, I think it's high time we stopped this blame chant that we are always singing to Fubara.
Okay.
My sister, there's need for us to stop blaming that man. Because I remembered from the onset.
Hello?
That he fought to his capacity. He fought this godfatherism. Few people supported him, but in politics, you understand? There's a way pass you, don't pass you.
Don't pass you, true.
It's just like this Lagos state. Do you, if any of these governors that rule, even the one that is ruling now, try to fight for godfatherism, Wala go boss. Wike brought him there. At the point he didn't want to go Wike way. Wike showed him that he is the father. He brought him there. The same thing is happening in every other parastatus. Tinubu is a jagaban in politics. That's why he's defeating every political system. He overcame army. He assaulted the judiciary. So when it comes to Fubara, people are blaming him. What do you want him to do? No, the Wike that is superior than him is even having federal might. So what do you expect him to do?
Don't be saying
so let's stop blaming this man. He tried. If you can't win, you join.
All right.
That is why we can't go further. If you can't win, you join.
Evidence to prove, say, presidents somersault judiciary. Make una know as una go dey talk all this thing. I beg you in the name of God. If you no get evidence, no talk. All right. Hello. Good evening. How are you? Hello.
Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Muhammad calling from Ikeja.
Muhammadu.
Yeah, Muhammad.
Can you turn down the volume of your radio, please?
Oh, sorry.
All right, sir.
It's very interesting.
Thank you very much. What's your name, sir? Muhammadu, right?
Muhammad calling from Ikeja.
All right, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. In fact, the topic is very interesting.
Thank you.
Okay. This issue of borrowing of money and tax. We are borrowing, still borrowing money and we are collecting tax. You lose subsidy, the money is not going the way the money is going. I voted for Tinubu. For the love I have for him, I voted for his governor, senator, House of Assembly. All these things, it's just like I'm regretting of doing that. I don't know why a leader can treat his own people like this. We don't care to know. I don't know whether he's listening to what is happening or on media. I don't even understand all this kind. Please, whoever that is ready to change is for you to prepare and have your own PVC.
Okay.
That is the only power that we have. That's why it's either it counts or it not count. Make your effort. Make sure you vote. Leave the rest to God. I use my finger to vote for Tinubu, and I believe that God will use that one to judge him because what happened to him.
Muhammad.
I graduate up to now. I don't know where I am.
You're a graduate. What did you study in school, Muhammad?
Business admin.
Business admin.
Yes.
Where did you send your CVs to?
Well, I sent to many people where I believe that at least those will help me to get something, but also now I don't have any means.
None at all. Okay, send your CV to our WhatsApp 0817 1756 338.
Please, can you help me to call it back?
08.
08.
Yes, 17.
17. Yeah, another 17 again?
Yes, another 17 again.
Okay, 17.
56.
56.
33.
33.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well done, Mohammed.
Right.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks.
All right. Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Yes, powerful expert.
Remy, welcome. How are you, Remy?
Fantastic analyst.
Welcome, Remy.
Well done to all of you.
Thank you
for your service to the nation.
Thank you very much.
Now, Esther.
Sir.
Let's first settle something. The narrative the government always push out is the governors are getting more money. They are getting more money. Excuse me, please. 35,000 naira minimum wage under Buhari is more valuable than 70,000 naira under Tinubu. Now, during Buhari's time, before Tinubu came in, I remember we still bought cement for around 4,000 naira. You know what it costs in the market now. So the more money the governors are getting, they are just getting more figures, more paper, less value. That is the reality. I'm not making it up, so it's not fake news. So secondly, when they do all of this, I think they are so much concerned about looking good than delivering to the people. Because when they come, look, if Amnesty International caution them about human rights, they will say, it is our sovereignty, it's our sovereignty. But when you, World Trade Organization and other international bodies say, oh, economy is stable, they will begin to cite that. But one thing I need them to understand is this. Your policy cannot be effective if people do not feel it. Lastly, Esther, I don't know if you've seen the news about Paul Biya, the Cameroonian president's daughter.
Yes, it's true. I
coming
saw that
out
story.
to say, my papa don't make people suffer.
It's true.
My papa don't make people poor.
She said that she don't vote
she's
for her
campaigning
father.
against a 90-something-year-old
Father,
who is
yes.
contesting in October
True.
election.
True.
My Hitler, part of what brought Hitler down quickly was that people from Nazi party who were brainwashed for a long period of time, they became confident enough. I mean, when they saw the secret, the lie they were told, they began to betray Hitler from within. And my appeal to APC member now, look at the suffering of the people. You know the reality. You need to betray your party for national interest, get this man out, and make Nigeria win. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Remy, for calling. Thank you, okay? For some of you who do not know, Paul Biya's daughter, her name is Brenda. And you know that Paul Biya has ruled Cameroon since 1982. He's actually one of the world's longest serving leaders. So the daughter is popularly known on social media as King Nasty. She made the appeal on a live TikTok session that you guys, my 92-year-old father is dragging the country into poverty, unemployment, and decades of stagnation. I was like, what? The president's daughter saying this, campaigning against her father? Wow. Hello, good evening. How are you? Please turn down the volume of your radio. Hello.
Esther, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Esther.
Welcome. Welcome, sir.
Good evening to Mr. Kundai and Mr. Tenimbata.
Good evening, sir.
My name is May. I'm calling from Texas.
May, you're welcome, sir. Happy
Thank
Friday.
you. Well done. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Esther, let me start from when you were doing your intro. There was a statement that you made, which I don't find comfortable with some of you press guys. When you said that some people are saying that why should that Natasha, the Governorship should take a cue from what Fubra said. I really want to fight the. You see, these are why, like this weekend of a man, every day he will be organizing press conference, giving people blind envelopes, pushing out life and deceit. You see, what you are telling us about Natasha, so does it mean that if Fubra decided to toe the line he told, that is now our standard, we shouldn't be making such comments because, or maybe, pushing it out in social narratives. Because
hello, sir.
Yes.
See, if you had listened, I would implore you guys to listen very well. I was talking about how Nigerians have been interpreting the entire ordeal in relation to Natasha and Fubara. So, especially some persons say Natasha should toe the line of Fubara. She should cross, she should apologize. Otherwise, they will use their political power to ensure that she doesn't. It's
what I'm saying is
you can't tell me not to represent, not to
speak on those. It shouldn't even come up because that is maybe
your response, not to tell me that I shouldn't say, I shouldn't know. You don't do that. You do this often.
So,
however,
okay. So what I'm saying is that thing is now it can change the standard because it will now embolden someone like that. Akpabio is doing as if Senate has become his better. You understand on that aspect. Anyway, that's by the way. But what I'm saying in this, like you have analyzed well. But the point remains that the Indian Nigerians, I like what Remy said, even APC members, everybody is feeling this thing. Esther, do you know the current rate of flight from this October or so to the east? About 300-something thousand naira. So now, yes, they have approved it. Now, you see the so-called big men, maybe who are going for Christmas, maybe with their 3 or 4 children, with their family. You know how much it's costing. They will now look for security. They will now look for vehicles. So everybody is feeling this thing, except people like maybe Weekend like Fabio who have the key to the area. So let people come out together. I like what Remy said. You see, it's not about whether even if you are an APC governor, like the man that spoke about party, even that man that had 1 billion naira to spend, he cannot push out that 1 billion to all his relatives. You understand?
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Thank you for calling. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello? Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Good evening, Tony Bata.
Good evening, sir.
It's Ejiofor calling from a Solo Kingdom.
Ejiofor, I like the way you call this Solo Kingdom. I need to visit Solo Kingdom.
It's a King's Palace anyway. Quick one,
Okay.
Nigerians, we just keep on lamenting and saying a whole lot of things. See, you see this country, for this country to be good, Nigerians must rise. Not be all everyday grammar to see. You know some of the problem. These guys are very dangerous. They are fighting their last fight. They can never leave power because they know what it takes to leave the power.
Okay.
Satan himself cannot fight with them. Satan himself is afraid of them. Talking of wisdom and justice. Until we rise and say no, and they will be sacrificed. If I die today, let me die, but let's go to be okay. The problem of Nigeria is that everybody is afraid to die. Nobody don't want to die. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm still going to take calls, but let me just read some messages. Now, so somebody sent this person, and this is beautiful, actually. See why we do this. Hello, Esther. Well done for all you do. For those who are calling for employment sake, there is a project sponsored by GIZ and Lagos State to train youth on employability skills for free, after which they have a compulsory 3 months placement, which most usually leads to permanent employment. So, for example, there's a 4-week intensive boot camp, 3-month internship on digital marketing, web development, content creation, graphics design. All right, so I don't know. I think if you're interested, I'm going to send you this link so you know how to go about it. And learning practical skills for the workforce, telemarketing, customer relations, sales and marketing, inventory management, and obviously other sectors as well. So there's a field training. And if you're very interested, just let me know. I could try to send this, but I need to know, the person that sent this, I need to know the requirement. I hope it's not specifically for only indigenes, because sometimes it will tell you we only do this for indigenes. That's all, only for Lagos State, or well, I need to know that, so some persons don't try and then nobody gets across to them. But if this is a federal government initiative, then this is beautiful. If it's a federal government initiative, please. So if you're interested, all right, then fine. Apparently this is only for Lagos State residents. Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Is there anything that has to do with agriculture there? Internship you go through? Is there
internship
that program does it involve agriculture?
Not just
sector?
Recycling of waste materials, pattern drafting. It's something, sorting methodology.
See,
but for those who reside in Lagos,
agriculture would have done better if we focus more on. We focus too much on these sectors like communication, computer. That food on the table, nobody. In fact, somebody who doesn't have money must eat.
Okay.
So the government should focus more on agricultural development.
All right. Thank you very much. But this is for Lagos State residents. I guess that's what it is. I'll send some of you the links. I'll just send you the link as well, so you can just go and do your thing. All right. Let me take some messages right about now. This person says, "Hello, dear presenter. Please, I'm very much interested. Don't worry, I'll send you the link." All right. There are other programs in that agricultural field. All right. Can you send the link as well? I'm going to be forwarding the link to those who are very interested in this. God bless you. You didn't tell me your name. This is so beautiful. Thank you very much. This is what those who are in charge of this are meant to be doing, to publicize the effort. So it doesn't seem as if nothing is going on. This person says, "I'm a well-trained virtual assistant." Okay, very good. I will send you the link. However, let's read other messages. "Good evening. The reason why we're being taxed across all boards in the same reason why Burkina Faso kicked our France. The Nigerian president has been blackmailed and forced to tax us in Nigeria heavily to give the proceeds to France for their country and the war in Ukraine. That's why the president constantly visits France with nothing." Are you sure?
Imagine.
Is there a reality to this?
There's no smoke. There's no fire without smoke.
Okay.
Why is he visiting France every time?
All right.
Let's
Good
stop
evening,
there.
Esther and the guests in the house. All right. Hilary from Ajao. All right, don't worry. I will send you the. Hello, Esther. I'm a wonderful analyst. Please, Mr. Akundayo, help me with 330 billion among 250 million Nigerians. Mr. Edwin should have thought twice before releasing that figure. I am afraid of this country now. Don Joe from Ijesha. All right. I see some of you asking for the link. Don't worry. After the show, I'll try as much as possible to forward the link to you guys. But please let me know your name and where you reside in Lagos. It's very important. Hello, Esther, and my wonderful analyst. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. Good evening, Esther and Barrister. There's no barrister here.
Comrade Tony.
Comrade Tony Mpata and Mr. Lawa Ekundaya, you're really doing great with this program. My advice is that Nigerians should not get carried away come 2027. Let's talk with our votes. Enough is enough. This is from Teller. All right. Good evening, Esther. All right, I'll send the link. Don't worry, I'll send it after the show. Additional Oladele Adebayo from Ejigbo, Lagos. All right, well done. Very good. Esther, good evening. The reason why we're being okay, I think I read this message. Good evening, Esther. Okay, you're interested. All right, thank you. Una, don't forget the topic of conversation now. Now, job una they look for. Good evening, Esther. I'm a salute listener to your show. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much. Imam Kamaruddin from Oko Afo Badagry. Is it Okalfa? Okalfa, right? Is it Okalfa? Mr.
Badagry.
Lawa, stop watching.
Is it Badagry?
Is it Oko Alfa or yes, in Badagry? Okwafo. So the person wrote it right. All right, Imam Kamaruddin, thank you very much. God bless you for tuning in. All right, all of you are interested. You're not telling me your names. Good evening, Esther and your guests. The truth is, APC don't finish Nigeria. They've turned all the executives, even traditional rulers, under them that nobody can say anything, including lawmakers and INEC chairman. Esther, according to Barrister Darlington, see as it stands now, not only to enter streets, and as in protest, that's the only way now, like taking it by force. Okay. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. God bless you for the compliment. Good evening, VOP sister Esther. Onifade, why not? Onifade, very, very well. Trust me, I represent One Nigeria as well. So why not? Why not? Send your CV. Good afternoon. Oh, good evening. Read my message. President Tinubu told Nigerian community in China that he removed PMS subsidy for Nigeria to get good roads, just like what they have in China. Today, the same president is telling us he has increased state allocation with same subsidy removal money. As for me, I never take it serious. John from Ijaniki. Esther, what is Fubara going to Government House to do? After Ibas has used almost all the money budgeted for the state for 6 months, Fubara should be ready to account for all the money used by Ibas within the 6 months he stayed. It is left for Rivers State people to either go under or stand up for their rights. Chamere from Agbara. Good evening, Esther. If you love, I love listening to you guys, especially when Barrister Darlington is there. Most especially the part where Barrister Darlington always mentions Esther. God bless and protect you all. Thank you very much. My name is Michael from Surulere. It's really a shame what is happening in Nigeria. Whenever you tune into any radio station, all you hear is looting, embezzlement, lawlessness, killing and mayhem all over the nation. We will be in for a serious issue if this continues till 2027. Esther, good evening. Ima from Ikola Ikmaja. As for Rivers issue, why are the people coming out in droves to welcome him? The people of Rivers State failed Fubara woefully. Where were they when Tinubu and Wike disgraced Fubara with emergency rule? I expected them to come out in droves to protest then, but they are afraid now. They are showing him fake love. Hypocrites everywhere. Good evening, VOP. I'm soliciting the help of this community to help me secure a job here in Lagos. Okay, Chianu, I've seen your CV. Thank you very much. Esther, greetings to you in all the studio. Esther, master strategist is playing gamble with Nigerians. How is the president to ask us to go, and our governors, what are they doing with the money given to them? Please help me ask the president what he's doing with all the tax money he's collecting from us. Wike, Tinubu and Fubara are deceiving themselves, not me, Mayor. It's quite unfortunate that we're wasting 10 years under APC with no positive impact on Nigerians except deceit and propaganda. They can manufacture lies from the pit of hell. All right. Good evening, Esther and Boye from Ikorodu. Please, I want to be clear about this tax. Will this tax be deducted from bank account directly, or the employer will deduct it before paying salary of his workers? Also, would already tax salaries be exempted from buying tax items in the market, or how many times would the salary earner be taxed in spending his salary? Help clear this, please. Mr. Tony, do you know how to clear this?
That.
Okay, you're not listening. All right. Okay. So from what I know, basically how it works for me, the company deducts my tax.
Yes,
they remove it from my salary.
If it is company,
I have. Okay, so
if it is personal businesses, and so that one I think
you go to.
You have to go to the bank. That's why they're asking for a TIN number. That's if you're an entrepreneur and you want to start off your business, especially if money that comes into that account is above, let's say, 1 million or possibly 1 billion.
800,000. Start taxing from 800,000.
800,000. That's what I'm saying. Above at least 801 million and above. Exactly. So obviously the bank will do that once you go to the bank. But for me, the company deducts from my salary my tax. Then I have a tax card. Okay, I think it's an e-tax card.
Yes.
The tax card is meant to reflect how all your taxes that has been deducted from your salary. So that's how it works for me. And it's left for the company to do that for you. That whole tax card, the company does everything, registering with the FIRS, with the tax company, the e-tax card, everything. I have mine here. So that's it. For business owners, you will now have to do that, because when they come, they will ask for your tax receipts. All those things are necessary. And also, if you want to collect loans, especially for entrepreneurs or business owners, that's how it works. Okay, thank you very much. Don't worry, next week I'm going to be bringing a tax analyst. They're going to break down this thing for us, so they properly educate us based on the reform. The reason why we did not extemporate this is because it starts in next year. So I wanted a situation where we have it as long as possible. We're not discussing anything, just the tax reform and the businesses it will affect and how to go about it. So by next week we'll be dealing with that. Okay, thank you very much and God bless you. Good evening, VOP. Esther, as you heard and read out the news, that is your own share of the 330 billion naira. Our own share is to hear, while their own is to pocket the money. Esther, you see. Oh God.
It's well
May God show Nigerians mercy. Chikwendu from Oshodi. Good evening, Esther, Mr. Tony Mbata, Mr. Lawal. When the president removed subsidy that should have benefited the whole citizens, instead of removing the corruption in the subsidy, he told us to hold the governors that you can't even see face to face, not to talk of entering government house accountable. A young man tried to see a Akwa Ibom governor and he was shot and later died. No country that doesn't subsidize one thing or another for the citizens. The worst part is that he's increasing the taxes too from Chief Udo. Good evening, Esther. You should stop calling Chineke. The man that called is speaking with pains. Those bad politicians need to be in their grave by now. If you see what is happening in this country now, everybody in this country needs to be at alert by now. People are dying. I'm Mr. Fred from Lagos. Good evening to all in the studio. Good night, Esther. Good night. What do you want me? Who do you want me to call if I don't call Chineke now? Now Chineke I will call. Now only God man know.
Call Osanu. Call or Amadua.
Good evening, VOP. Peter Obi's continued consultations with past leaders raise questions about his readiness for the current political landscape. If he's serious about his ambitions, he should finalize his party affiliation and prepare for the upcoming elections. The ruling party's unease about his potential candidates suggests they are taking him seriously, and Obi could indeed pose a significant challenge. His popularity amongst opposition supporters makes him a compelling candidate, and the presidency's spokesperson's discomfort with him in the race is understandable. Regarding Tim Fubara's situation serves as a lesson for politicians seeking through godfathers to think twice before accepting the deal. Fubara's early confrontation with Nyesom Wike could have been avoided if he had waited to pick up the second-term ticket. If you want to dine with the devil, must have a long spoon. Fubara's returning to the office will definitely work on Wike's script. Ultimately, those who abuse power will face divine consequences, as power is transient and action have repercussions. Mr. Ogunbi from Idimu. Well done, Mr. Ogunbi. Let me take a few calls. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, Esther. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Remy.
Remy from Akoka, right?
Yes.
Remy, welcome.
Greetings to Mr. Lawan and Mr. Mbata.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, concerning the abortion in River State.
Okay.
Someone said where were the River people when Tinubu removed Bara.
Okay.
In the first place, Bara knew he never won the election. He knew that.
Okay.
Never won the election. The people knew they never voted for him. Okay. So how are they going to fight for someone they never voted for? We heard what people's chief of staff was his name. What he said, how they went about the election, how they went about the voting. Same as the lawmakers too. They were never voted in. So more reason they never voted back when people moved them. They knew they were selected, not elected. So you can only fight what you probably sweat for. They knew there was no sweat involved.
Okay.
So they couldn't make any noise over that.
Okay.
It's just an aberration in what happened in that industry, and they're all quiet about it. History has been made, incidents has been set, and we continue to happen something like the time that I said. Good evening.
Good evening very much. Thank you for calling. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, my dear.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
My dear. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Welcome, sir.
I greet you and your guest.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, this is Mr. Frank.
All right, Mr. Frank.
From Umeze.
You're in Umeze too now?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is local government area in Aba State.
You need to ring a bell for.
Welcome. Wow.
Yes.
That means you're watching us on YouTube.
No.
Okay.
I'm not watching you from YouTube.
He's listening from radio.
I know that the program is on.
Okay. All right. Wow. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
Esther.
Sir?
But from the little while I hear you, let me just be open. I'm here in Lagos, but I'm just telling you where I come from.
Oh, I thought you were calling from the east, though. Okay, go ahead, sir.
I'm from Umeze too, because she is from Umeze too as well.
Okay.
I heard where you said that the daughter of the Cameroonian president says that the Cameroonian president is dragging Cameroonians to poverty.
She said they should not campaign for her father, or that the father has caused poverty. Yes.
Thank you. That is where God is trying to come in now to help the Cameroonians. But can Yabo do this one for us?
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
Iyabo.
Who is Iyabo?
The president's daughter. Why would you want the president's daughter to campaign against her father?
Is this one that is doing it to her father? Is it not her father?
Has her father been on the throne since 1980 something?
But even as they have been there, it has been somehow good for them. Okay. But this one is just 2 years. Look at us, how we are. If this man stays there for the next 4 years, how many people will remain in this country? 2 years. Check when since Nigeria started, we have been managing. But these 2 years now, can you compare these 2 years for over how many years this Nigeria has been existing? I am happy that the thing is destroying anybody from Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa, more especially them.
Okay, I don't understand within this okay to talk. I understand again, because. Hello, sir. Good evening. Hello. All right. So, okay, let me just pick this call and then I'll read out the link because a lot of you are sending messages. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening. Hello, welcome. Sir. Yes, sir. What's your name, please? Hello.
Yeah, this is Tony Chicago.
Tony from Chicago. All right, Tony. Well done.
Yeah. Oscar, this is what I called you for one thing. The person that sent you the job link, do you know the person?
Do you say what?
The person that sent
you. Is the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. They're actually doing.
You know that person? Because you have to confirm before it's.
I have confirmed already, sir. Just say what you want to say, please. I have confirmed already. They're even going to be having a talk on another radio station.
No, that's why I called you. Just to remind you. Sorry, there. That's why I called you.
All right, thank you very much. God bless you. So, for a couple of you who are asking for the link, there are a lot of opportunities actually on it, and basically it is www.lsetf.ng. www.lsetf.ng. Everyone is a beneficiary so long as you reside in Lagos. All right. I will contact them to see if they can have a chat with us here on how they can how you all or we all can benefit from this employment opportunity and free skill training. From there, obviously, you could actually be a permanent staff with any of the company. I see all of you asking for the link, so I'm going to call it out again. All you need to do is just to go to this website, www.lsetf.ng. That is Lagos State Employment Trust Fund.ng. You will see all the different flyers on there. Okay? For Agri-Thon 2025, Mr. Lawal Kundayo, if you're an agribusiness player, the platform is there for you. If you're imagining the future of food and agriculture, they're calling on bold agripreneurs and even innovators with fresh ideas to transform Nigeria's agricultural sector. They have cold chain and storage solutions. They have smart farming. They have waste to value and circular economy solutions, farm equipment design and local fabrication, all of this. And there is a training. There's the registration period is between the 23rd to the 8th of September 2025. So you can still register. It's not too late. The fact that you put a time frame then, you're young. You need to be young, obviously, at least from 20 something to 30 something, late 30 something or 40. At the age of 40, will you be looking? Well, we can be looking for a job. Well, plenty of people of that age are looking for a job. So please try that particular website. Okay, you will see the Transform Waste Shape Lagos, practical skills for today's workforce, master future proof on tech skills, different things. They're all there. So long as you're resident in Lagos, you're a beneficiary. For Mohammed in Ikeja, you haven't sent me your CV. I haven't seen it. Please kindly do that. Okay, so again, I'll call it out. All right, a lot of you are sending messages, so it is www.lsetf.ng. that is the website. Do you understand? Do you get me? www.lsetf.ng. Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. That's the link. So once you click on the link, look at all through that you need. All the information is required. We'll try and contact them next week to see if they can come and give us a better understanding of what this actually implies. So it's www.lsetf.ng. Mr. Lawal Kundaya, what's your final take, please?
My final take is that Nigerians should not give up. We should keep fighting for what belongs to us until eventually we get it. Because good life belongs to us in this country. Good life it belongs to us. So anybody who's not giving it to us, any leader that is not giving it to us, we need to fight that leader.
Okay.
That's what I want to say.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tony Mbata.
My final take is that Nigerians should not give up the hope. And also what happened in Rivers State is because they didn't win the election.
Okay.
Not that people don't know. If they have won that election, the masses will have come out to protest against injustice, to protest to safeguard their sovereign power. But because we know that they didn't win the election, that's why you see people did not come. And those of them that were parading themselves should make sure that INEC, this coalition, INEC is a problem.
Right.
If we don't reform INEC, not to tax Nigerians, the government is behaving like what happened when Solomon built the temple and he overtaxed people. Then when people came to complain his son that your father labored us, reduce our tax, and we know happen, the son, instead of to listen to the advice of the wise people, he went and listened to the advice of Yopi people. And what did they say? To your tent, O Israel. If we don't take time, we say to your tent, O Nigerians. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much. For those of you still asking, I have said it again. The website for you to actually check it is www.lsetf.ng. www.lsetf.ng. That is the link. www.lsetf.ng. Shuaib Mohammed, I have seen it. Okay, thank you very much. We'll reach out to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to come to a wrap up. What we try to do right here on VOP 90.3 FM is, beyond talking about whatever it is going on in the country, we'll try to help ourselves the best way that we can. We all need to survive while 2027 is approaching. So if there is any way you can help anybody, kindly do. Within, if you have any link, any job opportunity, please always send us messages on WhatsApp. We'll read it out. Job opportunity, criteria, age, state, what the job is all about. Sincerely, we will check it out before we make any announcement, so people don't take advantage of people. You know, there's insecurity now in this country, but let's see how we can help ourselves. Do you understand? While people are crying and lamenting, let's see how we can provide opportunities for them in the best way that we can. Some people have opportunities, but they do not know how to let people know that there's an opportunity somewhere. So you can do that through this platform. If you know of a job opportunity somewhere in whatever capacity, there's no job that is too little, send us a message here on WhatsApp. We'll read it out. I'll call you and definitely verify what you do. I'll check you out. That one is definite. I will do that before I make any announcement for anyone who is interested. So that's what we'll try to do from now on, while we also bring the government of the day to question and make them actually prioritize the needs of Nigerians. My name is Esther Nwachukwu. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful Friday, right? And it's the weekend. I'll be seeing you on the Political Spotlight on Sunday evening. Make sure you follow us across all social media platforms at VOP 903 FM. On Facebook, it's Esther Nwachukwu. On Instagram, it's Esther Nwaz. All right. I'm Mr. Lawa Ekundayo on Facebook.
Chima Mbata
on Facebook. You guys have yourself an amazing evening. Bye for now.